Welcome to Earl Stewart on Cars.
If you took away the extra insurance that Hertz, Avis, National, you name any rental company offers this. As a matter of fact, many rental companies not only offer it, they push it real hard. It's almost hard to get out of a rental company or when you make a reservation without taking that supplemental insurance. And it's not needed in 99.9% of the cases. It's one of these insurance products that shouldn't exist because a lot of credit cards include protection from damaging a rental car. It covers the deductible. A lot of homeowners insurance policies do the same thing. There are very few people that do not have the coverage. Unfortunately, they don't know that they have the coverage, but they probably do. So what you should do if you rent cars from time to time is check with your insurance carriers, check with your credit card companies. In fact, if you don't have a credit card that covers it, you can go get a credit card that covers it. And if you don't have it on your homeowner's policy, you can add it to your homeowner's or your renting policy or whatever you have. And it's very, very inexpensive because there's very few claims. The rental companies make a huge profit on that. For example, Enterprise Rent-A-Car is a good example. The salespeople at Enterprise are on a commission. When you rent a car at Enterprise, they're measured by how many supplemental insurance policies they sold. It's very expensive. You go in on a car advertised for $29.95 a day, and you walk out with something for $40 a day or $45 a day, and you look down and you find out they sold you a lot of insurance products that are useless. So at Enterprise, you either sell that supplementary insurance or you don't work for Enterprise anymore. That's how important it is. It allows the rental companies to price their rental car, the pure car, the price per day or the week or the month for the rental car very, very low. It's analogous to what the airlines are now doing. Remember when you could get on an airline and they actually gave you something to eat and you could have an aisle seat? You could even carry your carry-ons on board, or you could carry extra bags. And I mean, those were the good old days, weren't they? Now they charge you for everything. I mean, they charge you for the too many bags. They charge you for carry-ons. They charge you to sit in the aisle. They charge you for you don't even now get any kind of a meal. You got to buy the meal ahead of time and carry it on the plane. So that's so they can keep their airfare down. It sounds like they get low airfares. They don't. The rental companies sound like they have good low rental, and they can be if you stand up to that agent who is practically going to tie you up and slap you in the face if you don't buy the supplementary insurance. And then a lot of people don't understand this. And then the rental companies make hundreds of millions of dollars off of this worthless product. It's about like a dealer fee. It's pure profit to the rental company. Insurance is something that you buy for something that you cannot afford should it happen. In other words, you can't afford to have your house burned down. So you have fire insurance. To replace a house, you can't. Most people can't afford to do that. If you have a $500 or $600 damage to your car, which falls under the deductible of the rental car, no one wants to pay $500, but a lot of people can afford to pay it. The odds against you damaging that rental car are very slight. So you gamble a little bit, even if you don't have it. But let me restate, you probably have it, but you have to find out where it is. Homeowners insurance and credit cards. There are other sources of that, even some of these travel clubs and AAA and some other organizations provide this for you because it's so cheap. It doesn't cost them anything to provide it. It sounds like a good thing. The perceived value is high, but the cost is very low, and that's why the rental companies love it. The cost is very low, and they can sell it to you for too much money, and that's what they're doing.